let me take time out just to indicate that there was an unfortunate post yesterday by a musician indicating that there were some wrongdoings in relation to the cargo that came for relief. Absolute rubbish was posted, and I say so without fear of contradiction. And anybody who wants, come to me and I will give you the evidence. We will investigate any case and every case because we want transparency and accountability. What we don't want is mischief and nuisance, and that's what was posted last night. God bless Jamaica.
We have spread the philosophy and opinions of Rastafari through the music and through the levity that here we reach now, all over the world, people are shed tears, literally shed tears too. Literally, I mean, I talk about, metaphorically, we are talking about literally I shed tears. When them see the devastation upon them phone and upon them TV. But guess what now? It now go stay so forever. Cause we see the people them a rally. We see the people them a come together. And I do what them can do. Yes, I do what them can do. We want to heal up Jamaica Public Service. I never know one day I tell you to see this, I say I'm going to heal them up. The reason why I'm going to heal them up is because it's the first hurricane I ever see, which is the biggest hurricane ever licked Jamaica. And I see light come back so much, in so much places. And we know say a whole heap of light not come back yet in a whole heap of places. But light, one of the main ingredients in survival at this time, light, electric light, come back in a whole heap of community. And when the light come back, the water appear, because most of them pump the water is electricity. So we say a whole heap of community have water. Light and water is ingredients to make people not feel so bad. See, so we give thanks. But as we said, there's much more to be done. This now going to take 1, 2, 3 years. Many, many years. Yeah, man, many years. But we give thanks for what is happening right now. Who can say nothing happen? Maybe in a your little area, nothing happen. But if you cross over from your area to the next area, you might see a whole heap of things that happen. And don't feel no way. Help is coming your way. Every community, whether it's government help or it's individual help, it's going to work out. Yeah, man, it's going to work out. I hear some argument about whole political things. First of all, I could talk about the how much generator me hear say the government get. And according to our ear, someone that tell me last night say the government has say them are going to lend the generator to the people them. And them are going to find some way to store them. Now, I want the government know say the generator them could be a part of the solving the mystery when light gone off in a school, in a hospital and certain places, community center and all them thing there. Maybe you should have look about make the people them or the place them keep the generator, set up a little thing, a little house, like, when I say house, I talk about someone can hold the generator. That's whether hurricane or not. You can't have light continuously and you don't have to sit down in the dark with the picture them and the picture them computer can't work and all them something there because them not have no electricity. Because GPS it's not, sometimes it's not very reliable to have continuous electricity. So I would suggest that them keep the generator them in the schools. Every school should have a generator. Yes, every school should have a generator. And we just said enough generator come here. So I don't know if that sound like something where can work. Make the generator them stay in the community. Set them in a way where, just like how you have public service, have them things, them big something on the roadside where them fence round, lock and key and everything round it. Because nobody now have to go there go trouble it. As electricity gone, so it just chip in. And some know generator work nowadays. Generator dead. As the light gone out, boom, generator trip in. As the light come back, boom, generator trip out. So I use it, you go talk about you go pack up generator in one place and wait for next hurricane. When the generator them can dead. The only reason why a man should have want to trouble the generator them. And that can be a government thing. Where them go around with diesel or whatsoever them put in the generator, which most of them are diesel, and open up the place where the generator them there, full it up back, and lock up back the place and gone to the next one. So I don't know my sound. Generator for each school, generator for each place of where them call it now, where people gather, community center, them kind of way there. And them the next thing, when I really want to say, I'm going to say it last night, say them wooden house there where you see people are built there. Say a whole heap of reason why so much of the house top them blow off is because them don't have no hurricane strap on the raft of them. Hurricane strap, it make for hurricane, that's why it named hurricane strap. And people who are build wood house, them don't know, say, or even the carpenter them who are build the house them. Them just nail up the nail upon the raft and the way it named, and then zinc it and put it on, and realize one of the things them can alleviate the problem of house blow or house top blow off is hurricane strap. Hurricane strap can help the roof not to blow off. I tell you that. The man them who invent hurricane strap, them know why it do that way. They will carry a little piece of metal with twist and it have two holes where you screw down on the side of the house and on the rafter. And you get that. And you must, one of the things them people do sometimes, is when them hear the breeze a blow, them lock up the whole of them place. And you always have a little hole where things seep through. Now, you see if you have a window over one side where you want left open, look for the next place over the other side where you make open that the breeze can go through and pass through it. Because if the breeze come in at your house and don't have nowhere to release itself, it can lift off your house top. I tell you that. If the breeze can't come out, if you caulk up your house to the point where breeze are coming but can't come out back, it's like you pump a tire. It's like you pump a tire, and you pump the tire with the air in there, pump it, and them tell you how much air for going at the tire, and if you go over it sometime, the tire go to bust for you, and you know where the tire bust. So it's the same thing with your house. When breeze are blow, and you feel breeze are come through one area, go over and look to see another area there and open the part there, make the breeze come out. That is a scientific fact. That is why all time house have the little, the little window thing where them have, where they put the top, where the side of the house them, all time house used to have it, a little, where them call it, because slit, opening up at the top. You have one over one side and one over the other side. That is the reason why them have it, because them know say breeze come in, breeze come out. If the breeze come in and the breeze can't come out, it's going to come like a rubber tire, blow and blow, like a balloon. Where a balloon, you blow the balloon and the air now come out. Boom! All stop gone. So you have things can secure certain things. And me not say, oh, now, stop now go blow off because it have already, you know. What me I say, it's a precaution we are talking about. Precaution. Less house would have did blow down. House stop would have blow off if it did have an hurricane strap. So, me I say that as part of my contribution to how the thing can go a certain way. So, anybody who have build house after now and get some lumber and thing to build back them house, tell the carpenter, say, you go down at the hardware go buy some hurricane strap. Or buy hurricane strap and strap it down. Simple. Don't make nobody come disturb it. You know, yes, the people just are disturb. And on time now if you really get out of the hand like them 4 you to get dead last night or the night before. You know, them time, man. Hey, I wanted them youth, man. I wanted them. 4 of them dead, you know. 4 of them get licked. While they're saying it, nobody not believe in a love again. Because if it, hey, watch a man. How a man can say we are going here so now and decide, say, him going to rob people or take, what them call it, money to kill people. Because can't we are here with them, man, there's like them go up on a mission to kill a man and them did kill the man. But now the 4 of them gone. We go up on the mission, 4 of them dead. I don't know how much people the police them kill that area, but it come like the murder rate drop to a certain portion. I don't know how much it gone, you know, maybe Vivian can tell me how much the murder rate is up to today. But maybe if you add where the police kill on top of that, you can't see the amount of people will get killed by gun. Yeah, it's terrible, out it? It's terrible, man. We are going to go for the news and the sports and come forward. Yes, news and sport time.
Telecommunications provider Flow has noted restoration efforts are being threatened by unintentional cable damage during the clearing off storm debris, burning of downed vegetation near service lines, power fluctuation, and vandalism. The company said these factors have led to intermittent service outages on both its fixed and mobile network. Senior Manager of Communications at Flow, Daniel Savory, appealed to residents and other bodies involved in restoration efforts across the island to be especially careful as they potentially may cause damage to both aerial and underground telecommunications infrastructure. She further urges persons to avoid burning garbage and other storm debris directly beneath wires and cables, as flames may cause severe damage and further delays in restoration. Savory noted that Flow remains fully committed to reconnecting every community as quickly and safely as possible. The Scotia Group, Jamaica, has donated approximately $18 million for Food for the Poor, forming part of its initial $165 million national hurricane relief allocation. The donation is in support of the organization's ongoing relief and recovery efforts in the wake of Hurricane Melissa. The funds will help provide essential food, care packages, and other support to families across the island whose livelihoods and homes were severely affected by the storm. President and CEO of Scotia Group, Jamaica, Audrey Tugwell Henry, emphasized that the bank's commitment to contributing meaningfully to the national recovery. She underscored that through combined efforts, they are helping to restore stability, dignity, and hope for thousands of families impacted by the disaster. Mrs. Tugwell Henry also revealed that in addition to financial support, more than 60 Scotia volunteers joined for the Food for the Poor's relief effort recently in packing over 2,000 food packages. Persons displaced due to Hurricane Melissa are being urged to contact the Ministry of Labor and Social Security. Teams from the ministry, along with partners and volunteers, have been visiting affected homes and communities across the island. They have been delivering relief packages and conducting household damage assessments. The ministry says it is aware that some persons may have been displaced by the hurricane and might not be at home when the teams visit. Affected individuals and families are encouraged to contact the ministry's office in their respective parish to provide updated information and arrange for assistance. Persons may contact the ministry's Client Care Center, send a message via WhatsApp to 876-582-8972 or email message to clientcare@mlss.gov.jm for further guidance. In news overseas, released documents have shown that the late convicted sex offender Jeffrey Epstein said in 2018 that he's the one able to take him down, referring to Donald Trump. The private messages are part of more than 20,000 files obtained from the disgraced financier's estate and released by U.S. lawmakers yesterday, including several that mention the U.S. president and other prominent figures. The White House has dismissed the significance of the files, with Deputy Press Secretary Abigail Jackson telling the BBC that emails prove nothing. Trump and Epstein knew each other for years in Palm Beach, Florida, but the president has said they fell out 2 years before Epstein was first arrested. Trump has consistently denied any wrongdoing in relation to Epstein. The BBC reports that the House of Representatives is set to vote next week on forcing the Justice Department to release more files related to the investigation into Epstein. Finally, the Nigerian government has announced it is cancelling a controversial policy that mandated the use of indigenous languages for teaching in the earliest years of schooling instead of English. Education Minister Tunji Alusa said the program introduced just 3 years ago had failed to deliver and was being scrapped with immediate effect. Instead, English will be reinstated as the medium of instruction from pre-primary levels through to university. The now defunct program was launched by former Education Minister Adamu, who had argued that children learn more effectively in their mother tongue.
Yes. Anyone out there follow where we are going in America, may I tell you, I come like a third world country where I listen to, yes, EL.
Hello?
Yeah, blessed.
Yes, order.
Yeah, man, me there.
Yeah, the crisis we're in and the rebuilding that needs to be done in the West, in particular, where you have 5 parishes, but what I'm saying is
Westmoreland.
More related to Westmoreland.
Yeah.
You know, there's this business of people building, what do you call it, movable houses, right? There's a lot of it. And the reason for that is that the people now have title possession to the property, to the land. Am I correct?
Yeah, well, me used to see it at Jonestown, people take out the house and put
we're describing, well, it's a phenomenon around the country, but it's more prominent, from my understanding, in Westmoreland.
Yeah, well, it's happening at Jonestown, too.
Yes, man. Give that, but Jonestown, no, in a disaster here. I don't think, no. But saying that, I want to go on to something else, whereas are you familiar with what they call disaster capitalism?
I know what name disaster, I know what capitalism, but I don't know what the two of them together mean.
Yeah, man, the two of them go together when you have a situation like what you have in Jamaica just now, or what happened in the United States at Katrina. there's a business where you have what clean sheet or clean state, and where the help that comes in moves in to capitalize the reconstruction and change the whole structure of the place.
Yeah.
Did happen in several countries around the world. Is what is about to happen also now in Gaza.
What's happening in St. Elizabeth too, according to what the Prime Minister said.
Oh, that's why they want to build a new city.
Yeah, that him say. Me hear him talk about it, say Kingston and Montego Bay is a little bit, eh?
I didn't quite have that in mind. Thanks for reminding me.
Yeah.
I thought it more applied to Westmoreland, but when you put it together, and that's where they want to build a new city, who's going to finance it, who's going to participate in it. And you have hate coming in, but one of the dangers with the hate coming in, more money go out than stay.
Yeah.
So we need to be wise to that.
So what do you think should I do now? What do you think is the main thing should have happen right now? Apart from cleaning up the road them and, getting things to the people them. But what do you think on a long-term basis, what do you think can happen now? Well,
they need to do a ecological survey of the different parishes then.
Yes.
And you need to tap out where you mustn't build or it's risky to build.
That me say too.
Keep away from the river courses and the areas that are flooding. Because we know about it, people, beginning of the century, beginning of last century to now, we know the frequencies of flooding take place.
Yes.
Right? This one is probably a little bit more extreme in recent observations. But we've been building. It's just like the old system in developing the roadworks in Jamaica. It's always alongside the river course, most of the time.
Them need to really re-evaluate how them a build the road them too.
Yeah, I know.
Where them a build road, yes, them need to do that.
You travel around Jamaica a lot. Isn't a lot of the roads right along the river course?
Yes,
yes. You look down in the river, you look down in the valley and the river down.
Yeah, man, you look down, you look down and go to see the river.
So when flooding takes place, it coming to the road.
Yeah, and not only that, the water take away back the dirt under the tar and the cement. And soften it.
Yeah, the degradation, it eats it out.
Yeah, the tar can only go that far and a white malt. After that, it's pure dirt and water just...
You're lucky if it's a rocky area.
Yes,
because that place that survived that I'm familiar with is the river course, the Rycover.
Yes.
Big part of it is significant rock formation.
Yes.
So it goes up.
Yeah.
So we got to wise up, man, because when these Guinea guys come in with their extra dollars, they're going to dictate what's to happen.
And I want to tell you, say, why it really depressing to say this, but the money we are coming to Jamaica, we are going to hear about it, but we're not going to see how the money spent. And if we get things for the money, I mean, people feel sympathetic towards Jamaica right now, and they must send money, but I wonder if we're going to know how the money is spent and where it go,
See them I set the thing up to mask it right now, the information. You want to set up a structure separate from the normal governmental structure to supervise and monitor and manage what is to take place. Because that's where we can, we can management,
Of course, I don't say too.
And we don't look ahead. We want the quickest thing right now. For the cheapest price.
And the biggest praise. And the biggest praise in the next election.
What that?
And the biggest praise in the next election.
Well, there you go. running a government or developing a country towards the next election, don't get anything put down substantial. You just skip over the problems you have or the difficulties you have till something like this come along. So we really look at it. These places that flooded. Take for instance in some areas, the bill near the ponds them or the streams or the wetlands. For instance, where the crocodile populate. When the flooding comes and the area expanded water, it's natural that the crocodile will move out. Expand to the water, you know.
Out of Black River there?
It's natural for them. Well, I'm not naming any particular. Well, we have some areas near in the St. Catherine here, right? And people complaining. But we go build near the areas where
disturb it.
The crocodile them just working it on because they are that's how they get their feeding. So one stop is in the water there. That's what they feed on. Because they're scavengers.
Yes.
Right? In the water. And the junker them do it on land.
I tell you.
That's another thing, but the most prominent one is the drunkers. Although we don't see many of them around these days. Right? I don't know what we've been doing. I have some suspicion that we pollute the atmosphere so much that them can't tolerate it, or only a few of them tolerate it. So they're scared. Yeah.
Very scared too. Not to mention the fish them. All of them nastiness we go to see. And now we have our dead bodies and things.
That's a bigger problem. It's not so immediate. It's not in the nastiness. It's when you go to talk about that, you talk about the plastic.
In the fish them belly. We can't come out. Yeah.
Right? They're feeding on it now.
Yes.
Right? The plastic. So I eat fish and I eat fish that...
Yeah, eat back the plastic where you throw away.
Ingest plastic. Talk about cancer.
But you see, all of them things, I don't think the people them who are responsible for certain things take certain things into consideration. Like how we are talking about the plastic, you know. People have said don't throw this plastic bottle, but look how much bottle now gone on the sea. Because the people them who live on the gully edge just use the gully as a dumping ground. And look how much water come there now. Everything gone to the sea, you know.
Yeah.
So where the fisherman are come with now is fish with mercury. You know, with a plastic bag in them belly and all them way line. Sunday dinner is a dinner of fish with plastic.
There's everything exists with a ecology, you know. Ecology system. You have to recognize what you do. We, the plants and the animals, and the waterways, we have to flex against one another to have a reasonable situation to thrive in. When you mess up with the balance, things go awry.
Yeah.
The idea is to keep it in balance, to be aware of it, and keep it in balance. So we have work to do, but we don't like to work. We like to talk. Talk it over. Talk it away. Rather deal with it.
All right, sir. Give thanks. Give thanks.
All right. Thank you, Motor.
Yeah, man. Okay. Yes, I mean, it's more than just house a blow down. You know, people now know where to live. It's more than that. Because you have to look on the ecological imbalance that will take place right now. You know, all these water, you know, them say, Jamaica, they're on top of a mountain, you know, the whole of the island. If you move with the water from around Jamaica, you know, it's a mountain, it's depending, you know. Yeah, that means, say, there's water under Jamaica, under the earth right now. Just like how you have places like in Adelphi and Cockpit Mountain and all them places. People might live there for years and never see water or run certain way, And now they must see it. And people wonder where them water they come from. Or what if them water they are no rain, A water where it under the ground. Where the earth now decides say it's going to rise up. And the water going to rise up on the top and wash the place. So we have to even take a stock now of what we're doing, how we're going to preserve and protect this imbalance now where people just do what they want to the earth, do what they want to the river, and just think that they're going to get away with it. We're not going to get away with it. We're not going to get away with it. The earth have a way for just clean up itself. Made a man put this or that, so if it's not a earthquake, it's a hurricane or something else. Anyway, take some phone call. Why you are going to your community? Why you think should have gone to your community? Yes, ill. Blessed. Yeah, man, how you do?
Hey, again, sir, watch me now. Me just appeal. No, me I beg the man them, please, bring back Buju Banton Starlink. Make the man can carry around our country for the people them get in contact with them loved ones and them friends. Please. We are here, we are beg. Where's the Mount America?
No, me say, me hear you, sir, me hear you.
Yes, man, and for we look a friend to leak one wherever they are with we. I don't hear him from last night, I kind of either listen out here or go on. So, I don't know if you hear from him yet.
Who?
The bridging the way about Lake One, man, and him there on the program I'm more time with me. And in a way, I don't hear him back.
No, I don't hear him.
Yeah, I hope him safe and things still.
Him all right, man.
Oh, okay. All right, yes, boss it. We there listen. I hope the man them return the thing. I beg the big man them, Mr. Vaza and Buju Banton, work together, man. And a time for really, because Buju have feel it, Buju have feel it, and then Mr. Vaza yeah, God, him come and knock Rasta say, boy, the Rasta tell lie. And the man literally cry, say, boy, them gone with all them stove. So more Mr. Vaza looking at it and get back the thing for the people them.
No, wait the whole on, wait the whole on, man. Hold on, you go too fast, man.
Yes, Chief.
You hear Buju Banton apology or not apology? You hear it?
Well, no apology no needed because he never did knock the government, just the appeal thing. And the government has said,
the government has said no missing.
Yeah, but that no, them say no missing because them look into it and check cameras and things.
Yeah.
But I don't know, I don't hear from, I don't go see Buju Banton yet. But from Buju, I say something miss. I don't know why they would have said the rest of them and I tell lie.
Oh, you mean?
Because the people they must know what them do.
They tell lie for Rasta every day. Hey, they tell lie for Rasta every day.
That's true.
You don't know why they want
hey. That's true, But I hope Buju hold firm and I make that deter him, And go on, if I buy the tea next time,
that's not going to deter the youth, man. That's not going to turn it. That's not going to make him
yeah, man, change. And get another link for the people them to Buju Banton. And enough respect. Oh, Tabaruka.
Yeah. All right, sir. I'll step in raise at this now to the door. Fish was here, no go sleep. Yeah. Let go the radio.
Well, good afternoon, Muti.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, man, I hear you now.
Yeah, you hear me?
Yeah, man.
What's up?
Stepping razor.
Yeah, stepping razor, wagwan. I don't know if you remember 2007, when we come on Marcus Garvey birthday bash, and your grandson introduced me to you.
Look here, I don't remember where I did yesterday.
This is the lady, the Rasta lady. I'm from
15 years ago you talk about.
I'm from
2010 and 15 years ago. Eh? So I'm to that is the lady now. What the lady want to say?
Yeah, me there. Me say we are getting things them and them see one at TV back from we and them should argue.
All right, tell me who I get it and who I thief it.
I don't know, but them are take and them are thief.
Who's them? Who's them? Who's them?
Me don't know who them.
Then why you say on the radar you don't know who? You know if anyone will get robbed because them get things and
then one man go down and West Malland with the van of food and sit and they not take away from him and take away all the van.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Him come from your area?
Yeah, this side.
Where's this side? Where's this side? Where's this side?
I take up something for care, go give them the homeless. Yeah, if you call Ambra one morning and beg him, say, do if I have one item, put their name on him, mommy fancy one idea.
So where you live now? Where do you know?
Me live in my pen, for me bathroom top gone, you know, but me house top no gone, a board house and board kitchen, but me did put on the thing them where you talk about on it.
Hurricane strap.
And a rant, so not do it. But he blow off my bathroom top.
Oh, you never put none on the bathroom top?
Me did put some black, sir, but it looks like...
No, black. The black. Watch a man. Them breeze will blow black off a zinc, you know. Me
one day, my son, they bought the place, but it was security, and I started me work. He look the last one.
So it never did it? So
it never did it.
No,
I mean, one not see me yard.
Wait a man. The hurricane shot it up on the bathroom?
No.
It don't get up on the house?
Yes, and the kitchen.
So why never make them put it on the bathroom?
Because me did only block up the shower side and tile it out. The whole light block up, you know, but just this side to the bowl now, apply, me put on it. The ply no move, but the top blow off.
Yeah. I mean, I remind the people, I mean, listen to me I say, you know.
Yes.
Listen to me I say, you know. If you build a wood house right now, go buy some hurricane strap and put on the raft of them.
Me have it on the room.
Eh?
No do it. No leaking, nothing.
And breeze that tear it, blow it all, right? Don't breeze that blow it.
Yeah, you know trouble it.
Yeah, man.
But it tear down. If you see how you do me cherry tree and me ackee tree around this and then take up the back too.
Everybody, all me, I know my pear tree, my coconut, two coconut tree, I mean pear tree.
Yeah, man.
Jackfruit tree.
Well, big up yourself, Mota. I swear you go, my brother.
All right, stay safe.
I love black house to that night, you know. Me love Kai board house cooler.
Yeah, I prefer the black house. I prefer board house too.
Yeah, because me seal it out. Everybody and my cousin them come in and ask me, say, Miguel, you need anybody do it.
So how long you live in that house there?
For me, we do a man out there, and the man, I see woman and sit now, one man in come in the bathroom and see me and say to me, say, look, yeah.
A man come in the bathroom and do what?
Like, you know, yeah. Me say, me no just bury my brother and I me one, you see take care of him and sit. So, me no, but I say nothing to him. Me go buy 2 pictures, you know, mommy win $8,000. Me say, me son come here, go buy that gadget. Me and me go to a wholesale, go buy because of mommy come home and me yard that day me there from 2019.
2019 you there from?
Yeah.
And are you one live?
Yeah, we son them they out in I town. 155 with me they fi go with them.
Oh, them get big now.
Yeah.
All right, Mama, give thanks for you.
I just stand to myself, I still want like a whole man. If one whole man want me, I love me, I find me. No, I know young boy. Why? They are 59 years old, 13 after where I come and they are 50.
Hold on.
But everybody say a lie, me I tell me no so old.
Yo, hold on, man. Where you talk yourself for? Talk to me, man. You may ask you. How old you be?
Me 59.
And you look a little old man.
Yes, sir. Me old man, they more loving and more nice.
Oh, yeah. So you talk to a young boy already and they don't treat you good?
Like, me be father them like 2 years. Me 2-year-old.
No, man, that's not a young boy, man. Okay, so you look a little old man now.
First that a father 6-year-old on me. Like, them the age man go.
Oh, you want a man with 6-year-old than you?
Yeah, or 10 or... what?
Or like me?
No, you have to...
We do it
you have to look what I am friend.
Oh, me too old.
No, I'm not too old. Can me sit down, take care of you, scrub your foot, do whatever.
What? I tell you. Anyway, until you get back an address, give me it. Let me come visit you. Anytime you get back an address, give me.
For who? For me?
Anytime you get back an address, where you live, not talk. For me, give me the address.
Me live, man. Have a night.
Okay. All right, well, stay safe, yeah?
I do me look a farming around me. I don't play yesterday. I see cassava. I go pull cookie. Kind of take little spring, but it's soft and nice.
It has spring.
Yeah, but it's soft and nice. You cook in a cold water and water for the and it cook.
All right. That sound good. So
right,
you help yourself, man. You help yourself.
Yeah, man, me help myself, man. Me about me skin and my backyard, me gungu.
Wow.
Not do me gungu then, me glad.
Yes. And like December come no gungu time.
Right, no.
Yeah.
Right,
all
now
right.
me go down yesterday, go pick 6 lines.
That good. Give thanks, yeah? We're gone.
Your grandson did introduce you to me when we come on my first birthday back.
Yeah, that's just that's 15 years ago.
To me now, I say, hey. And it's like, you just step up before your pan his stage and say, Grandpa. And I said, what you doing, Muta? You to play music and talk to me. And I say, your grandson introduced me to you.
All right.
And his mother and father was there.
All right, we have to move on, You're going over the
all
break
right,
time.
Pick up yourself. Love you.
Yeah, all right, Mama. Give thanks.
And thank you for what I do.
Yeah.
Yes, Muta. How are you doing?
Man. All right.
Okay.
Talk, man.
Thanks for having me again.
Oh! Are you?
Muta,
just come on, just so. Nobody ever tell me, say, are you?
They didn't? Well, I'm
you know,
here.
so I'm supposed to have an interview right as we did, but it's the paper me that look for to say, what next? Anyway, we can't say, you can't say, give thanks. I them call and give thanks.
No
all right,
problem.
so we're going to start back from where we left off last week.
Yes.
All right? And you make some think talk, say, by next week, this and that are going to happen. All right.
Yes.
Between last week we talked Thursday and now, what has happened that never happened last week?
All right. So last week we never had any water from the Great River system. That's the big pump station that's right on the border of Hanover and Westmoreland, right?
Mm-hmm.
That plant, you remember we talked a little bit, you were so amazed about the fact that the entire pipeline which crossed the river. Yes.
We don't find it back.
Just find no motor, that last man. But in a serious way.
Yeah.
And it displaced a whole heap of people. So we have, what we've had to do is to literally install a replacement pipeline. So that same river road at Great River, we connected a 32-inch pipeline from where it broke off, bring it onto the bridge, and in this time, instead of going across the river again, we've connected it, bolted it onto the bridge itself.
Okay.
And then reconnected it into what we call the treatment plant. Right, that's where the water is treated, disinfected, filtered, and then we pump it to our customers.
So which community that go to?
All right, so it got to a whole heap of place. It covers about 40 kilometers. So it runs west right into Lucy, and it also goes into Mobie. It goes up the hill to Mango Walk or Leaders Avenue. So, when you're coming from the airport, there's a left turn that sometimes you can use to bypass the traffic.
Yes.
All right, we have a large tank on that road, just overlooking Cornwall College.
Yeah.
So the Great River comes all the way into the city and goes into that tank. It also goes up not near Cornwall Regional into the Salem area, and we have another big storage tank there that we use. So 50%
so water there,
of
them place we are talking about now, water there?
Yeah, mainly on the flat though. So it's on the lower side of Salem. So the big thing now, Muta, is
the lower side
we
of
still
Salem,
rely on the power.
Wait, hold on there. The lower side of Salem, not near the hospital, that?
Pretty much, yes.
And you said the hospital have water, right?
The hospital getting some water. It's still a balance out, meaning that sometimes the pressure is a little low, but we have some teams that are working with the hospital's team to ensure that they don't run out. So every morning, every evening, we check in with them.
So the place them where we talk about last week, where you say, I got have water this week.
Yes.
Name the place them, near the community them have water when they have water last week. Tell me name
Catherine
them.
Hall have water now, West Green. You remember the place there where have a whole heap of mud into it?
Yeah.
Right there, so have water now. Going down Barnett Street have water. Bogue have water.
Well, I'm to Granville.
Granville going to need a next. So the low section of Granville would have some. But we're still working on the power restoration right on that Portobello Road.
Tucker now water.
Going around. So we have a system called Fairfield. We have a deep well around that side. The power company is working on that. Yes.
So the water didn't go up to Tucker?
No, it not go all the way up to Tucker.
But Tucker not far from which part Fairfield there?
But Tucker have a different system. So even though we can probably splice in some, it's not going to be sufficient because most of the network is on that Tucker system at Fairfield.
All right, so what happened to the Rastafari village where you cut off oh gosh, man. Like you're going to help you there. You don't know what the Rastafari village is, eh? The Rastafari Indigenous village, eh?
Go on again.
The Rastafari Indigenous village, man.
You see anywhere past John's Hall?
Yeah.
I gather the road not so straight around there anymore.
No. This is their Mobile, man. The Rastafari village, they are Mobile.
We're in Mobile.
All right. Where the plaza name again? The plaza where they're on the street. That's where name again?
Bayway side.
Well, I can't remember the plaza. You see, no, my brain's not work with it. So when you come out of Mobile, right, where the clock there, you turn left. Where you call this again? Where the plaza names again, sir?
That's right at
all right. You see when you come out,
Westgate Plaza you're talking?
Eh?
Right at Westgate?
Westgate, yeah.
Right.
When you turn up the road up on the left.
That
and the water up at that area there.
Sign Orange.
Eh?
That road take you to Sign or Orange.
Yeah. So may I ask you if water reach, that's all.
All right. So part of that road we have two systems meet up there, so I can confirm if the village getting water, how far up the road it goes.
It's not that far. The water, the village not that far up the road.
So it should be good. If you have a contact there, we can follow up and confirm.
Yeah, man. The man, somebody I listen from there, and they will call me and say, Muta, where the brother they talk about.
Well, I'm not saying they have it. What I'm saying, we can confirm.
Confirm.
Yes.
All right. So I hope somebody in the village there call me and tell me if what. Just call now to before him come off of the thing, and so can crucify him if it's not up there. Call now.
Then Muta, why you have to deal with the thing that way? Remember, it's a work in progress.
Yeah, man. Well, you think we really have to crucify your brethren? That's why I deal. No. But that's why them call before you come up.
Which is right. Yeah, man. The feedback is important
water. Eh?
Right. So let me tell you what's happening now. So you see, based on where we are at with Great River, is almost a three segments of work, right?
Yeah.
One of them was to get electricity back at the treatment plant, then also electricity at the what we call the intake, or where the water channel from the river into the pipes.
Yeah.
Right? So the intake does not yet have electricity. What we are using there is a generator.
Okay.
So we are about 50%, but about 2 o'clock today, I got an update that the JPSCO team is on site. Yes. They're making good progress. So
by 4 o'clock, they're going to have it?
No, pressure me. Maybe by 4 o'clock tomorrow. You know? Yeah, we're not give you no favor. Right. So we're hoping tomorrow, which means that we could get to full production at Great River. And then the next target now, you asked me about Salt Spring, Farmites, Norwood. We're going to need power at those plants. So we're working on two solutions, JPSCO's restoration and also moving some generators to those plants. So so we can pump the water, because those are higher than where the water will run by gravity. Yes. Yeah. So we have to give it a boost.
All right. So we'll mention one top of Johnsall now.
So that side
too far?
The Johnsall area we can't access beyond a certain point. So we even have some colleagues up there. They're having to go Anchovy, Roampton, and go around Mafuta side to get back into their community. So we've not fully completed the assessment of those systems yet.
Okay.
You know, just the terrain is a problem.
Somerton
is the same thing. I remember Somerton is beyond Johnsall.
Yeah.
Right. So I can give you. We have about two systems around there. One of them is way down in the river valley. We call it Endeavour.
Mm-hmm.
It's not so pretty in that space right now.
Oh yeah, true.
Yeah.
Why? Because what?
Just the fact that in some places the rivers have flooded.
Okay.
The trees are blown down. The light wires or JPS poles are down. And then the rivers also bring what you call silt or mud. So it's going to take some work to clean those. But the harder part is even just to access them with the equipment that you need to do so. So 2 weeks in, we are not at the completion in terms of clearing and being able to start the fixing up for those facilities as yet.
All right, so let me ask you now, Montego Bay, right? Montego Bay, this is including now, we have a call this a Montego Bay still, but let me say, which part of the big hotel there, long Holiday Inn, not Holiday Inn.
Which one?
Long a Carl Garden, the man.
Oh, yes, so you have
Water Garden, so?
It's not really getting there fully right now.
What don't they no flat man, no hillside that man?
So here's the thing now. The Martha Bray system is normally the plant that sends water along that stretch.
Okay.
All right. So Martha Bray is now back on generator, but we found 2 breaks already. One was at Lilliput, that was a 24-inch. I think I told you about that.
Lilliput, me not try remember. Lilliput, me not try.
Yeah, man. Yeah. So we fixed that one last Thursday. After I spoke to you, I got some pictures. Then we went further down now. Well, we went further east towards Falmouth, and we found at least one other section in the Salt Marsh area where the pipe was entirely dislocated as well. So those are killing the pressure where it's not really getting as far along the coast as we would want to.
Okay.
Right, so we have to, what we keep doing, Muta, is to pump, check the line, pinpoint where the breaks are, because there's a lot of places where you've had storm surge or tree roots have been uprooted, and those have also flipped out the pipes and dislocated them.
I imagine that, yes.
That is it. Yeah. So we're having to repair those as we go along. So we don't take it for granted that because we're pumping that customers are getting water. We literally have to track the line and check it.
All right, so let me ask you a question now.
Yeah,
overall, given what we talked about last week and now, how much percentage of water is add now from last week till now? How much percentage?
All right. Yesterday, me share the information there, and this morning me have to get up and kind of put it into a different context. I gave an overall figure yesterday, so I'm not going to start with that. I'm going to give you east and west, right?
Yeah.
East side is from St. Anne go out to Portland, and then also from Clarendon go out to St. Thomas. That side is about 87% in terms of restoration. that side has not been so badly hit by the hurricane.
Yeah.
The western parishes now are just about 50%. And
Hanover and Trelawney and them places.
Hanover, Trelawney,
Westmoreland,
St. James, Westmoreland, St. Elizabeth, and a part of Manchester too. So we count those 6 parishes as the western side.
Yeah, but Montego Bay, you'll count Montego Bay on the western side?
Yeah, man.
So Montego
Bay
Bay no have no water.
From St. James.
So Montego Bay hardly have water, that you say?
Yeah, then Muta, as we speak, and not, I'm saying it because it's a part of the urgency that my team is moving with. We still don't see any water yet up Farmite. We still don't see any water yet in Salt Spring. So what we've had to do for a couple of the areas is we've put up some what we call standpipes.
Yes.
Right? So I think we've put between 3 or 4 between Norwood and Flanker area. And then what we'll do is truck to those spots and fill the tanks so persons can get some drinking water. We're hoping, as I said, that as soon as we get Great River running full 100, then we can also start pumping into Rose Heights and beyond into Cornwall Courts and so on.
And that also depends on the electricity too.
Yeah, man, it's going to require their support. But they've been giving us their full 100. So even where they are working now out in Great River, I don't even know how to describe it. You know when you used to have dull machines?
Yeah, dull, yeah.
And your grandfather so say chop down them bush there and just lick off the head off of the tree them.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's how the riverbank looks.
Yeah.
Right? So for JPSCO's team to even get to it is a significant effort, and we have to salute them.
Well, Bridget, you
yes,
sound like your work, though. Your work.
We're pushing out. We're pushing out.
You sound like your work.
Yeah, and I want to also just signal my team because I'm giving the information, but we have men and women who are working. Who some of our team have lost their homes.
Yes.
Especially
other people's house.
Yes. So our team, St. Bess and also Westmoreland, we have people who are without homes. I have a staff member in the same Somerton area. Today is the first I heard from her. Just got messages over the last 2 weeks. She's just able to make it out of her home. So we are putting out our best, even though there are also personal challenges that our team members are experiencing. And we have to salute them for that.
Yeah. Yes. Anyway, I'm going to give thanks for your work.
Yes, sir.
I hope say, I'll call you about next week.
Send you a link, man. I'll send you an update. I will send you an update.
Yeah, send me an update that the people them can feel like something are going on for them,
Definitely.
A whole heap of them places, the people them feel like something are going on for them,
That is true.
Yeah.
Right? I just want to signal when you say that, though. So what we're doing, like today, we know there are some places that just getting the plant back up might be a challenge. So feel free to share the reports that you get. We have been partnering with the ODPEM. There are also a number of what they call relief agencies coming into the country who have been helping to put up like temporary water supply stations. What they can do is we confirm the water that they are treating, like if there's a river or so nearby, we work with the Ministry of Health to confirm, and they help to distribute water to persons who are in need.
Yeah, and we send 5 gallon bottle of water, hoping say that will go far, but water is very important, especially now.
It is.
Very important, so
yes.
That's why we really have to stress the water thing, because, water and light is this, but you say sometimes you have to have the generator, the power, to have the water too. If you don't have the generator, you just have the water. So, water, light, and then after you work out the other things then. Anyway, we give thanks to Virgin. We give thanks.
Thanks again, Muta, for having me.
Yeah, man. All right.
Take care.
Yes, so, you hear the man say, and if you know him call you here and you feel no way, because maybe some other people are look about that part too. Blessed? Blessed?
Hello?
Yeah. You hearing me?
Yes, I'm hearing you. Are you hearing me?
Yes, I'm hearing you.
Okay. Great.
So we want to talk about something that is very pressing right now amongst the community of the Rastafari, right?
Right.
Yes, and the thing is that ganja is one of the things them where like people are go around it away and I know say it's part of the economy too.
Right.
All right. Tell me what is it that is happening as it relates to the ganja planters, the ganja field, and just ganja in itself. What is happening?
All right. Right now, the scene with ganja is just one of devastation, destruction, sadness, and expenses, to be honest. They've lost a lot. Some farmers have lost land completely. This is Westmoreland, St. Elizabeth, Montego Bay, all over that side of the island. I mean, crops have been completely washed away. You have greenhouses that are gone. I mean, it's horrific. I've been seeing a lot of farmers who have taken videos and pictures of their places, what's left of it, and it's not looking good at all.
So you make a survey, or just people that send you pictures everywhere there? How it go?
All right, no. So I'm an advocate for marijuana, right? So I have been on the ground with farmers from across the island, and I've been checking in with them, how are things going? We were talking before the hurricane, how have you prepared? Because it's something I have an active interest in. So I've been doing my outreach, and as I said, everyone on that side of the island is just, they're not feeling good right now.
Orange Hill there?
Terrible. They're hoping that they'll be able to get everything turned around by Christmas, but that's highly unrealistic for a lot of them.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, that's terrible. When orange in get lick and it get licked. And in a cent on the top of the cent on the...
Yeah.
Percent on the are going?
I'm not completely sure about St. Anne. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So, you have an estimation of how much lost in terms of quantity and how much money, earnings, how much loss out of that?
Well, because I haven't really gotten to assess, I don't think I've even really gotten a good handle on the situation, meaning I think there's so much more than I've been exposed to. I wouldn't want to throw a figure out there and then undersell it, but I know that the damage is great. Right now, a lot of them, naturally, hurricane relief efforts are usually targeted at food and, clothing, that type of thing. But specific to our farm, pardon?
Ganja food, man. No vegetable.
All right, it's food, it's medicine, it's everything. But nobody's paying attention to it. Nobody is speaking up for our farmers. They need help. A lot of them don't even have electricity right now, so they don't have any, they use lights and so on. So it's crippling what they do have left in any case.
So in the greenhouse, them have solar light in the greenhouse, them?
Yeah, but everything is gone. Think about it. This thing took root.
Blew away.
Yeah, man. It's just a tent that's everything gone.
All right, so what going to happen now? What is it? What you want?
All right, so right now I'm encouraging and spreading awareness about relief drives that I've encountered. One in particular, the biggest one I've encountered so far, is from a U.S.-based company. They're called Uplink, and they do cannabis dispenser and so on in the U.S., and they have an interest in Jamaica, given that they visited our farms and they feel connected to the people. So they've started a relief drive. It's called Rising Roots, and what they're doing is raising funding and donations to go towards the specific needs of the farmers. So the donations include things like generators, farming tools, seeds, lights, farmers, they have to meet requirements in order to get licenses, such as certain security systems. So it includes security cameras. It's so much bigger than we think. And Upling, they're doing it in collaboration with a Jamaican company called Canix. And so they're coming in December, and they're continuing to raise funds and donations until then.
Which part them come from? Which part you say?
From the U.S. They're based in Maryland, Washington. It's a black-owned cannabis company. Hello?
We don't have the stigma we still live on ganja and all them something. And people are say, well, when they talk about ganja, man want food. But ganja bring food. Ganja bring food for a whole heap of people.
Yeah, ganja is food. It's literal. Apart from the product itself, what weed does for us. We're talking about the people it employs. So if you don't have a work, you don't have money, you can't feed your family, your house gone, your land gone, you can't plant back nothing. You know, where do you start? It's crippling. And then for people who are not directly affected in that way, what's going to happen is that you're going to start paying much more for local grown weed. And you're going to say wholly for imported weed. So your quality, everything long term is just, it's not looking good unless we help our farmers.
Okay. Well, it's so now I tell you, everything get a leak. I tell you. All right. So the Ganja Farmers Association there, I think IRV kind of have a big part tonight now. We have a coming together of the farmers them and decide what is the next move.
All right, I'm not privy to that. Yeah, I'm not privy to that. I can't speak on that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm not in the association.
No, I know you're not the Ganja Farmers Association. Well, maybe more have to ask IRV then. Because I know say...
Yes. Technical difficulties. We are going to the African names now. And we're going to start with the female names. Ayofemi. Ayofemi. Ayofemi means joy. Farai. F-A-R-I, Farai. Farai means the queen. Jaha. 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 Jaha means dignity. And Kisaye. K-I-S-A-Y-E. Kisaye means belonging to God. So that's Ayofemi, A-Y-O-F-E-M-I means joy. Fahai, F-A-R-I, Farai. The queens, Jaha, Jaha. J-A-H-A, Jaha means dignity. And Kisaye, K-I-S-A-Y, Kisaye means belonging to God. That's the female names. Male names. Olufemi, O-L-U-F-E-M-I, Olufemi. Olufemi means God gave me this. Ogolo, O-G-O-L-U, Ogolo means he came at the right time. Nice name that. He came at the right time. Ndidi, N-D-I-D-I, Ndidi means patience. Menelik, was the king of Ethiopia from about 1844 to 1913. Them don't give the meaning of the name, but them just say it was a great king. So Menelik, M-E-N-E-L-E-K, Menelik. So that's Olufemi, O-L-U-F-E-M-I. Olufemi means God gave me this. Ogolo, O-G-O-L-U, Ogolo. He came at the right time. Ndidi, N-D-I-D-I, Ndidi means patience. And Menelik, M-E-N-E-L-E-K, Menelik. African names.
Yes, me no come from Africa at all. So you know, we are go, say we'll talk to the version about the water situation in the north coast there and part of the west. And I don't know, somebody I'll read something where somebody write me and tell me say, yeah, when you say 50%, it's not 50% of the population. Why you not prepared that one thing up here, Why you not prepared that one thing up here? Anyway, with the pan a serious time in Jamaica, it's history. Children will be talking about this. I talk about the young people them right now when they have nowhere to live. And them parents house blow away and them house things blow away. People will be talking about this for years and years and years and years. Because you talk about 51 Storm, which was 1 year before me born. Named Charlie, a Charlie named Hurricane Charlie. But I come experience Gilbert, apart from that little one them, but Gilbert is the one where really strike big. But that was a category 13. This one is a category 5. It's the biggest hurricane ever passed through the Caribbean, them say. And it hit Jamaica hard. And we have to get together, we have to come together and rebuild this place. I don't know how it will do, how long it will take, but it have to do. We have some things out here going on. Okay. Make rectify the thing and see if it can rectify it. Yes, we have to really figure out what is the next move after we don't get the people them water and little food this and little food that and toilet paper and all them stuff there. How long we going to do it for? Because every day is an everyday thing now, How long we going to do it for? We're not only for things still never reach a Jamaica yet. The amount of crate, me see, we are reach and trailer and all them something there. It's half of the things them what me say. I come to Jamaica, not reach yet. And I don't that might go on. I mean, the holiday come. Can you imagine the holiday come and you have to sleep under zinc cluster? And you know, say they have all your house and all them something there. And then no, you don't matter about Black Friday. We have to go really past that, Okay, we have to go like a Black Friday. Trust me. Because it's really a red Friday. That is where it happened. And then we have to go postpone Christmas, Yeah, man, Christmas have to go postpone. Because nothing now going on for the people, them. But yet you have to still have dance and party and swing like hell to alleviate the problems where the black people them have in a Jamaica right now. Maybe I'm with that can sue them. Maybe I'm with that. Because trust me, man, if you go to church now, you have to feel more depressed. You have to feel more depressed. You got church, you get the pastor talk about, this, I know why you're not again in your ears. You lose your house, you lose it, this, you lose it, that. You have something to revive you. If you even live in a little bubble for a little time, because everybody right now who lose them place, them need some bubble, to isolate them, just a little time and a half to just make them, get over certain things. Because trust me, it will take a little while to get over it. Little while, long while too.
Yes, they have a while of Shane Clark. Yes, big up Shane. While up Nigel. Crack what them work down so. We just yell them up because, yes, overcoming the problems is the best thing you can do.
The preliminary assessment of the impact of Hurricane Melissa indicates $35 billion Jamaican dollars in damage to national infrastructure, including roads, drains, gullies, and key sections of the island's major corridors. Hurricane Melissa, the strongest storm ever to make landfall in Jamaica, struck the island on October 28, resulting in widespread destruction across several parishes. The Ministry of Economic Growth and Infrastructure Development, in a statement today, says it has completed an initial assessment, placing the cost to restore national road-related infrastructure at an estimated $35 billion. Works Minister Robert Morgan said at its meeting on Monday, Cabinet approved $5 billion in emergency expenditure to fast-track recovery.
Cabinet has decided that preliminarily we will be spending $5 billion through the National Works Agency to, 1, reopen roads, including some drain cleaning, $1 billion for road repairs, and this is just emergency road repairs, and also $2 billion for repairs to gullies, particularly the Sandy Gully, the North and South Gully, and their tributaries, as well as some minor culverts, gullies, and fordings across the island. We have received Cabinet permission to spend $5 billion on that. I want to advise, though, that while we are going to be spending $5 billion, the cost preliminarily that we have seen in terms of damage to our road infrastructure is about $35 billion. But we have not yet completed our assessments, so we expect that figure will increase over time.
Works Minister Robert Morgan. He said the $5 billion rapid response allocation ensures that the most critical communities get relief now. Mr. Morgan said the preliminary estimate of $35 billion in damage shows the scale of devastation, and the ministry remains committed to full transparency as the country rebuilds stronger. A detailed parish-by-parish assessment will be released once engineering teams complete their field evaluations. The Education Ministry will be providing rapid resumption grants to schools impacted by Hurricane Melissa. Education Minister Dr. Dana Morris-Dixon made the announcement at a press briefing today, describing the initiative as a targeted intervention to accelerate cleanup efforts and minor repairs at affected schools. Preliminary assessments have identified 616 schools across affected regions requiring urgent support. She said beginning tomorrow, the ministry will disperse grants ranging from $300,000 to $1 million, depending on the level of damage sustained.
The Ministry of Education is very pleased to provide, through the Cabinet, grants to all of our schools that were affected in the West with cleanup grants. Some have more cleanup to do than others. Many have already started, and so we're just supporting that activity. The grants will be from $300,000 to $1 million, depending on how much cleanup they're doing. And so those will start going out to the schools starting tomorrow. And so I thank the team at the ministry, especially our CFO, for making sure that those funds can get to the schools as quickly as possible.
Education Minister Dr. Dana Morris-Dixon. Additional funding has also been allocated for minor repairs to impacted schools in western parishes, while those requiring major reconstruction will receive further assistance following technical assessments. The National Parent-Teacher Association of Jamaica is prioritizing support for students by providing books and essential school supplies. The immediate needs identified are school bags, school supplies, books, clothes, uniform, shoes, as well as guidance and counseling. President Stuart Jacobs said the association's contribution to the relief effort focuses on helping students as schools reopen following Hurricane Melissa. So far, 665 schools have resumed classes, and the Education Ministry has indicated that more will reopen next week. Mr. Jacobs said the association is mobilizing assistance from Caribbean partners to provide additional educational resources.
We'll reach out to our partners, our associates, PTA in the English-speaking Caribbean, to the newly formed CCN PTA, to assist us as best. They have agreed wholeheartedly to do so, and what they'll be giving us as books and uniform supplies. So that is where our concentration is. With food and other relief supplies are oversubscribed, and the government and the authorities will ensure that the distribution to those who are in need will get. We are not in any way wanting to add to that. Instead, we want our niche diminish our contribution to the relief effort, by donating books and donating school supplies for our children, seeing that they are going to go back to school.
President of the National Parent-Teacher Association of Jamaica, Stuart Jacobs, the association will also be seeking to mobilize a book drive with collection points in each region and a book exchange between PTAs. The cost of damage to the National Water Commission infrastructure from Hurricane Melissa is $10.2 billion. Water Minister Matthew Samuda made the disclosure during a press briefing this morning. He explained that this includes restoration or repair work, purchase of generators, purchase of water trucks, among other things. Mrs. Samuda said Cabinet has been given a first phase response plan, which will cost $3 billion. He said 76% of NWC's customers have been reconnected. The minister said 267 systems are now active, with 496 systems still disrupted.
As at this morning, we are at 76% of customers being restored. Now that is indeed an important distinction. We have showcased on the screen here the particular number of systems which have been disrupted. 496 systems remain disrupted. 267 systems are now active, a doubling of the number of systems which are active since our last update last week, Minister. So a total of 763 systems. Now, 763 systems may also have multiple pumping systems as subsystems, as you have lift stations to go into hilly communities. But it is correct to say that 76% of our customers have been restored.
Samuda said 130,000 customers remain unrestored.
Now, these are customers of the NWC. It's important that distinction is also made because the NWC supplies 78% of households in Jamaica. The next 12%, give or take, is supplied by small municipal systems, which also have their own electricity challenges, and a suite of small private systems that exist virtually in every parish. And I think that also needs to be understood. So of the 78% of households, 76% of those households, customers, businesses, 76% of those persons have restored water.
The water minister called on residents to be patient, noting that water restoration is linked to the supply of electricity. He added that the NWC will begin to publish the list of pumps by parish, which are awaiting power, and the timeline for water connections.
The primary takeaway we would ask that the media and the public take away from this discussion is the inextricable link of power and your water distribution. We cannot restore water where there is no power. We are working very closely with JPS, and we will start this evening, Delano, publishing the list of pumps by parish which are awaiting power so that persons are clear. We will also work with JPS so that by this weekend we'll be able to give projected times. Projected times may not be what you want to hear, but it will be our best estimate of when we are able to supply you.
Water Minister Matthew Samuda. 3 more parish operational relief hubs are to be set up by tomorrow. These will be in Trelawney, Westmoreland and Hanover. The Office of Disaster Preparedness and Emergency Management, ODPEM, is managing the operation with support from partner agencies. Director General of ODPEM, Commander Alvin Gale, noted that so far over 90,000 care packages have been issued to affected residents.
Through combined efforts of the ODPEM and our partner agencies, more than 90,000 care packages have been issued and over 570,000 hot meals distributed to affected communities. The JDF is now maintaining 2 national Melissa relief warehouses for the ODPEM with parish operational hubs in St. Elizabeth, Clarendon, Kingston, St. James. Other hubs will be set up in Trelawney, Westmoreland and Hanover over the next 48 hours. The JDF also maintains some 22 disaster relief outposts and has completed some 207 flights to sustain air and ground logistics during the continued operations. Some 22 communities across St. Elizabeth, Westmoreland and Trelawney will be serviced.
Commander Gale also gave an update on the restoration efforts of utility companies. The Jamaica Public Service, National Water Commission, Digital and Flow have reported restoration of between 60 and 70%. He further pointed out that the National Works Agency has reopened several major roadways and over 30 remain blocked.
The National Works Agency has reopened most of our major roadways, with clearance efforts continuing in the most affected parishes. 229 roadways are currently restricted to single-lane access only, with some 33 roads remaining blocked. The JPS has now restored power to approximately 64% of its customer base, while the National Water Commission has restored supplies to in excess of 70% of its customers. Our telecom providers have been able to restore close to 60% of their network.
Director General of ODPEM, Commander Alvin Gale, speaking this morning during a special press briefing. Local Government Minister Desmond McKenzie has stated that all shelters are sufficiently supplied with adequate water and food. This comes on the heels of complaints that enough basic amenities are not at some shelters. Speaking at a recent press conference, Mr. McKenzie underscored that some shelters may appear overcrowded, but explained that all persons seen at a shelter may not be staying there.
Specific reference has been made to a number of shelters, especially in Westmoreland, about the lack of basic needs, supplies, and lack of security. I just want to give the country the assurance that all the shelters that was outlined by the new Director General of ODPEM is fully equipped, not just with food supplies, but with adequate security, water. I must point out that one of the problems they are experiencing at the shelters that during the days, a lot of people go to the shelters. They don't actually stay at the shelters, but they go to the shelters during the day. So when one go there, they find this huge crowd. It is not because the shelters is overcrowded.
He said the requisite persons are working assiduously to ensure that provisions are maintained at the shelters.
We have been working closely with the ODPEM and the municipal corporations to ensure that all the shelters have the requisite needs as we get down into the thing. The numbers have reduced. Next week, we'll be putting some 300 workers of the Youth Some Employment Program to go into the affected areas to do an actual count of the numbers of persons in the shelters. And once that is done, we will take a determination how many shelters will be closing down or how many shelters must remain in operation.
He reiterated that the concern expressed by some persons is simply not true.
So I want again to dismiss the mischief that is being made, that the government is not doing anything about the shelters. It is not true.
Local Government Minister Desmond McKenzie. Jamaica Charity for the Homeless and Disabled has noted that issues at shelters have critically impacted the safety, dignity, and well-being of shelterees. Executive Director of the Jamaica Charity for the Homeless and Disabled, Jamaica, Cleon Porter, said concerns have been raised concerning the lack of preparedness and communication from some municipalities and the Office of Disaster Preparedness and Emergency Management, ODPEM. According to Mr. Porter, shelter managers noted that there were some insufficient resources.
Shelter managers expressed frustration over insufficient resources, including a lack of beds, flashlight generators, and partitions to ensure privacy for females. Additionally, classroom spaces intended for sheltering were not adequately prepared to accommodate evacuees, and bathroom facilities were located outside the shelters, causing further inconvenience and safety concerns.
He called on the relevant authorities such as ODPEM to take action as soon as possible. Mr. Porter also put forward some suggestions.
To this end, we recommend the following action for the relevant authorities. Recruit disability consultants, include specialists in disability access and emergency response boards and committee to ensure shelters are inclusive. Assign medical personnel of a nurse station at each shelter to provide immediate health support. Ensure all shelters manager are trained in first aid and undergo annual refresher courses. Shelter infrastructure improvement. Allocate a portion of national budget to redesign shelters to accommodate persons with disability and include basic amenities such as inside bathrooms, provide shelter managers with all necessary tools, equipment, food and supplies before the shelters are activated. Addressing these issues swiftly will save lives, restore public confidence and uphold the dignity of all evacuees. It is imperative that we act now to strengthen our disaster preparedness and response system, ensuring that Jamaica vulnerable populations are protected in future emergencies.
Executive Director of the Jamaica Charity for the Homeless and Disabled, Cleon Porter. Residents of Wakefield, Trelawney and surrounding communities are still dealing with flood waters as heavy rains continue to affect northern parishes. According to one resident of Wakefield, Denise, the flooding, which began during Hurricane Melissa, continues to limit movement, leaving some people trapped in their homes and unable to get to work.
Whenever it rains heavily, we're back coming from Falmouth into Wakefield, reaching the Bounty Hall Tilston side there. The water is overflown on the road, and it's a bit high, and especially during the whole Melissa hurricane season section there. It has been that way. Presently, persons cannot go into work. Only persons with high truck can pass through. So persons are at home, no movement.
She is appealing for continued public support through relief items as many households remain isolated and struggle to access food and essential supplies.
My appeal is if persons could get some high vehicles in assisting with delivery of food items to the wholesale and also continue with the care packages. There are persons who are relying on assistance coming in day to day with cooked food and other amenities. There are persons here who are still without homes, without rooftop, and it's still raining on and off. So tarpaulin, whatever they can assist the community with, because there are a lot of persons without homes at the moment. So we would be grateful for any assistance.
A resident of Wakefield in Trelawney. Consumers are being warned to avoid purchasing or eating rice, flour, red kidney beans, or cornmeal from unauthorized sources. The advisory about unfit food products gone missing after Hurricane Melissa was issued by the Ministry of Industry, Investment and Commerce today. The ministry said following inspections after Hurricane Melissa, 4 seized containers stored in Portobello, Montego Bay, St. James for disposal were found missing or damaged. It said these products had been declared unfit for human consumption. Persons who see or suspect that these items are being sold are being urged to contact the Ministry's Food Storage and Prevention of Infestation Division. Reggae artist Buju Banton has hit back at the response from Transport Minister Dar Vaz regarding allegations of stolen Hurricane Melissa relief items. This after Mr. Vaz sought to defend staff of the Norman Manley International Airport who the artist accused of wrongdoing. The Transport Minister said an investigation was done and it revealed that the shipment left the airport intact. In a reaction post on social media, the singer, whose given name is Mark Mary, said Vaz remains unaware of how things went. Banton explained that the goods were not taken from the plane to trucks. Instead, they were taken from the plane to an area his team had no sight of. He further pointed out challenges with long wait times between clearance of the goods and loading of the trucks. The artist repeated his claim that the seals were broken and items taken. He criticized Mr. Vaz for attempting to politicize the issue. Banton lamented that the system is broken and urged the minister to look into similar complaints from other persons. He expressed disappointment with Mr. Vaz's response, adding that he is not surprised by it. Mayor of Kingston, Andrew Swaby, has stated that Christmas celebrations hosted by the Kingston and St. Andrew Municipal Corporation will be scaled down this year. Mayor Swaby said kindness is crucial in this time as families across the island reel from the impact of Hurricane Melissa. He said the tree lighting will take place in a more modest and heartfelt way.
Our country is still reeling from the impact of Hurricane Melissa, and many families are struggling to put their lives back. We know that both government and the private sector are under heavy strain, and many of our usual sponsors are now directing their resources towards relief and rebuilding efforts. In light of this, we have made the decision to scale down our Christmas celebration this year. Annual tree lighting will take place, but in a more modest and heartfelt way. The focus will be on the true spirit of the season: hope, kindness, and togetherness. Members of the Civic Subcommittee are finalizing the plans. I want to strongly encourage all of us to use this Christmas as a time to give back. Let us reach out to our elderly, children, and families who have been hardest hit by the hurricane.
Mayor of Kingston, Andrew Swaby, he was speaking at the KSMC's multi-council meeting on Tuesday. An integrated electronic case management system is being introduced to Jamaica's justice system to improve case management and demonstrate how justice can be delivered more efficiently. Speaking at the ceremonial contract signing yesterday, Chief Justice Brian Sykes highlighted the benefits of the system, noting that it will help free up space in courts and make the judicial process more accessible to citizens.
This integrated electronic case management system is not just for the judiciary. It's important to emphasize that, but for ordinary citizens. We have to speak about what it means for the ordinary citizen. And what that means is that we now have the platform to utilize digital solutions to increase access to justice. And critically, it will free up a lot of spaces in the court. I'm saying that the Court of Appeal has many rooms over there with records going back from 1962 and perhaps before. You digitize all of that, you free up the space.
He added that the system would benefit a variety of groups, including the police and persons with disabilities, by providing easier access to justice and case information.
We have underserved and unserved populations, persons with disabilities, persons with impairment who may have difficulty just moving around generally and getting to and from the court. One of our more important stakeholders, the police. What is in it for them is this: no longer will police officers have to drive from the hills of whatever parish they are in to come down to the head station in the parish court to hand in a case. Once they have, again, Starlink or any other connection, they can sit in their office and upload and send it to the court. It means immediately commanding officer will have more officers available to him or her for the parish.
Justice Sykes also emphasized that the system is not simply about digitizing, it's also about creating an environment designed to improve efficiency while maintaining the authenticity and safety of case records.
So we have to think of the justice system differently. We are not digitizing a paper system. That's not what we are doing. What we are doing is creating a digital environment to improve efficiency. So I don't want anybody to try to look at the paper and then try to replicate it in the digital space. The two things that we have to be concerned about is the delivery of whatever the service is and the authenticity of the documents that come out of that service, because that is what people are interested in. If I see something coming in my phone and it says someone's to appear before the president in the Court of Appeal, the person should have a means of verifying that it is in fact from the Court of Appeal and not wondering whether it's a deep fake or fake news or anything like that. And so that is going to be critical. The safety of the system is important.
Chief Justice Brian Sykes.